Another question is, what are some of the common methods of chelation? Well, as far as chelation goes, you've got two basic methods. You're going to have either injectable chelation or you're going to do it orally. Um, Me personally, I prefer the oral chelation, and the reason for that is that injectable chelation tends to drive up the amount of chelators very rapidly, whereas what we've seen over time is when you take an oral chelator and you take it consistently, and usually it's about every 4 hours, it keeps it level in the bloodstream, and actually produces a much better long-lasting result. We tend to use things like DMSA, alpha lipoic acid, and there are other things that you can use to enhance that, where you would absorb the toxins in your gut. Different types of fibers would work very well, and things like charcoal would work quite well as also. Um, how do you become toxic? From something like mercury. Well, fish. Certainly, the bigger, larger, more predator type fish tend to have a lot of mercury in them. You can get it from your foods. Dental fillings is a big one, especially the silver, what they call the silver filling or the amalgams. They're typically about 50% mercury. Another one is coal burning. I mean, we burn a lot of coal in the United States, and those fumes tend to get out there. And they've even seen research where just in the dust in your home, there's also mercury in that as well. So another question would be, should you get tested for heavy metal toxicity? And I would say definitely. And the reason being is it's so very inexpensive to have it done. Because you could either have a hair test, a urine test, or a blood test. Blood tests are not that great unless it's an acute exposure. Hair tests are actually quite good, but one of the things that has to happen for the hair test is the person who is reading it really has to know all the different things on the test to give you a really accurate estimate, because you could have maybe low mercury or low lead, but you're just not excreting it well because maybe you're deficient in some sort of vitamin or mineral or something. Personally, in our practice, or professionally in our practice, I like the urine challenge. It's a provocative 6-hour urine challenge. You could do a 24-hour, and that's also okay. I like the urine challenge because it tends to give maybe a more accurate result. But the hair also is a good one.